Welcome back to Talk of the Town. We're joined by Katherine Gill.
Thank you.
From FWDG. For those who might not know about that, it is the Furniture Warehouse Design Gallery right in Beaufort. Fabulous place. You all are putting on the annual coat drive.
Yes.
This is such a stellar event. Tell us a little bit about it.
Sure. So FWDG's been around for 47 years, and 29 of those years, Larry Mark, our owner, has decided there was a real need in Beaufort County. It does get cold
It
here.
gets cold, and when it gets cold, it's that bone-chilling cold,
Exactly.
like to the bone cold.
And if you're not in a position to buy warm clothes for yourself or your family, or you're living on the street, it's really going to put you in a bad way. So he started the coat drive 29 years ago, and we're super excited, and we're hoping this is going to be our biggest year yet.
How many coats do you all take in? What are the numbers? Give us
thousands. When the first year I did it, I was
How do you not cry the whole time? How do you just not cry the whole time?
I did. So to date, we've collected more than 45,000 pieces of warm clothing. So it's something we're really proud of.
Okay, so it's not just coats. You can donate a couple other things.
Correct, yeah.
Okay.
So it started out as just coats, but we do sweaters, scarves, hats, and this is for both children and adults. Nice. So there's a need on both.
There certainly
places.
is. Yeah, and so what about socks?
Absolutely.
Nice warm socks.
We've seen socks, boots. I have seen it all. We'll take it.
Wonderful. Okay, so what does somebody do, and how long is this going on? Where do we donate?
Sure. So it starts on November 1st, but we'll take them early if you have them. There's going to be 2 bins. One's here right at WHHI. Yep.
Right here on the island, right by Harris Teeter.
And the other bin is in our lobby, which is 745 Robert Smalls Parkway. And you come in, drop it off. We'll make it super easy, curbside service.
Nice.
And it goes from now until the end of the year. We will be donating at the halfway point because there is a need for warm clothing come November and December.
How can you possibly store all of that stuff?
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
It's huge.
Yeah, absolutely. And so who benefits from this? Like, let's say that we know somebody who might need some warm clothing. How do you put those together?
Sure. So we've partnered for quite some time with the Deep Well Project here in Hilton Head and Help of Beaufort. So we try to get the north of the Broad and the south of the Broad. And I called them up this year, and they are super excited.
On board.
Confirmed that we're ready. They need those warm pieces of clothing.
Okay, so they will be able to distribute.
Yes, they handle all of that for us. We collect it and make sure it's clean, make sure it doesn't need any mending. We will take gently used pieces of clothing, but we make sure everything's ready to rock and roll, and then they help us get it to the people in need.
Okay, so Deep Well and
Help of Beaufort.
Help of Beaufort. Okay.
And this is at no cost to the people.
That's so wonderful. So if y'all know those folks, this stuff is going to be on its way.
Yes.
You can rest assured this stuff is going to be on its way. So then just touch base with those folks, and they'll be able to help distribute.
Absolutely.
And so how long have you been taking part in this?
This is my 4th year, so I'm pretty excited, and it's totally aligned in our mission.
I was just going to ask.
As a furniture store, we do a lot of. Right now, we have a breast cancer rug that we're giving 25% of the proceeds back to the community for a breast cancer research foundation. So it just makes me feel like I have a purpose when I go to work.
Isn't that wonderful? I mean, they say
piles of paper.
The best way to build self-esteem is by doing esteemable acts.
Oh, I like that.
And that's one of those things where you just feel like you're doing something that is making a difference.
Absolutely.
45,000 coats?
45,000.
Or warm
pieces of clothing.
Absolutely fantastic.
It's a mountain every year.
And you were saying that you're a mountain of paperwork otherwise.
Yes.
Talk a little bit about what your part in the company is.
Sure. So I'm in operations and marketing, so I'm kind of the face of the store. But it's not just about business, it's about
community.
Community, and working with a super awesome team. Some of our employees have been working there for more than 30 years.
That's awesome.
Says a lot about our environment where we work.
Yeah. How big is your space there? It's like full showroom
60,000 square feet.
60,000 square feet. There's a lot to see
there. So
there.
if you haven't been, I want you to come. I invite you to come.
Absolutely. And tell us a little bit about how you all specialize. Like, do you help people put rooms together, or do you do home visits? Or
we do both of those things. We start with starter families who are just looking for a little piece here and there.
Yeah, to build.
To whole home design. We'll come out and measure it for you and make sure that you're getting the bang for your buck.
Are rugs kind of one of your real specialty areas?
Rugs and mattresses, a wide variety in terms of quality and price tag.
And it's so nice to know that this stuff exists. So with somebody who's really supporting the community like this, it's nice to shop in those places.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? When you know somebody's making such an impact in the community.
And the way our store is set up, you've got the furniture piece, we've got a huge clearance section which changes almost every day, and then you've got mattresses and rugs, so it's a one-stop shop.
Bam. Catherine Gill, thank you so much for
My
being
pleasure.
with us. FWDG, y'all get your warm donations out there for them right here at WHHI
Yes,
and at the store there.
Yep, 745 Robert Smalls Parkway.
There you go. Thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you.
We'll be right back with more Talk of the Town.